Hello, it's me, Luigi, and welcome to Lego Luigi Explores the Human Body. Today, we're gonna look at the Integumentary system. Oh, Luigi, I'm so glad you're safe. You've got to help me. What's wrong? Well, you see, I was knocked out of my shell, and then this wiggler came along and said, "Your epidermis is showing." I have no idea what my epidermis is or where it is, but I feel so embarrassed. Well, maybe today's episode will help. How? You'll see. The integumentary system has many different functions. Wait, hold it. That's not the integumentary system. That's just a picture of Princess Peach, just like in the last episode you had a picture of Waluigi. Yes, well this time I meant to show this picture. It pretty much shows the integumentary system in its entirety. I can't see anything through all that skin and hair. Don't forget nails. Right, nails. So what parts make up the integumentary system? You just said them all. Alright, let me get this straight. The skin, hair, and nails make up the integumentary system? Correctamundo. And get this. The skin is the largest organ in your entire body. Oh, what does it do? I thought you'd never ask. In the previous episode, we mentioned that skin keeps things out of the body that don't belong, but it does much more than that. Along with the nerve endings that help you feel things, it has blood vessels and sweat glands that help to keep you at a reasonable temperature. It also absorbs sunlight to make vitamin D. Wait, isn't sunlight bad for your skin? Only if you're not careful. We'll go into more detail about that later. Right now, let's take a look at the different layers of our skin. Ogres aren't the only ones with layers. Your skin has layers too. 3 of them to be semi-precise. The layer which you can see is called the epidermis. The epidermis, you say? Yep, that guy you met earlier was just saying that the top layer of your skin is showing. So what are the other 2 layers? The middle layer is called the dermis, and underneath that is the hypodermis. Let's take a closer look at each layer. First, the epidermis. Depending on where it is on your body, the epidermis has 4 or 5 layers of its own. The top layer is the stratum corneum. It's made of dead keratinocytes constantly being shed from your skin. Keratinocytes? What are those? Those are little cells filled with a protein known as keratin that makes your skin waterproof. There are also cells called melanocytes that produce melanin, which gives skin its color. Everyone has about the same number of melanocytes, but they produce different amounts of melanin to give skin different colors. Right below the stratum corneum is the stratum lucidum, which is only present in the thick skin on your palms and the soles of your feet, followed by the stratum granulosum. This layer is made of cells that are still forming keratin. As we move deeper into the epidermis, the cells get younger. The next layer is the stratum spinosum, and the last layer, the stratum basale, is made of cells that are actively dividing and pushing old ones away. Through this process, your epidermis will completely replace itself every 4 to 6 weeks. Wow, how do you remember all the names of those layers? I always find it helpful to use the mnemonic device, "Come, let's get sunburned." Why that? You don't want to get sunburned. I know, it's ironic. This is where melanin comes in. The more melanin you have, the darker your skin is, and the more natural protection you have against ultraviolet rays from the sun or from anywhere else for that matter. UV light can damage your skin, so it's important to wear sunscreen if you're going to be in the sun at all. Right. Now let's look at the dermis. This is the layer under the epidermis, and it has 2 sublayers. The upper papillary layer connects the epidermis to the dermis, and it has a bunch of little projections that form unique prints on your thick skin. Fingerprints. Underneath that is the reticular layer, which makes up 80% of the dermis. These 2 layers are full of nerves and blood vessels, so if you get cut and it hurts or bleeds, you'll know you've gone all the way through the epidermis and into the dermis. It's a pity some people have to deal with it every day. What was that? Nothing. The dermis also contains sweat glands to help you keep cool, and hair follicles where your hair starts growing. Hair and nails work in a similar way to the epidermis of your skin. Oh. Additionally, there are oil glands in your hair follicles that help to keep your skin soft and slow water loss. But if your pores become clogged with oil, you'll get acne. So that's why my friend has pimples. The last layer of your skin, the hypodermis or subcutaneous layer, is mostly fat. It provides insulation and energy storage while also acting as a shock absorber and attaching skin to underlying muscle tissue. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the integumentary system. Gee, I sure am glad we were able to get through all that without any interruptions. You mean like that? Huh?
Hey guys, what's going on over here?
Oh, hello, Wiggler. I was just explaining to this beach Koopa about the integumentary system as part of an educational YouTube series. Yeah, according to Luigi, you told me that the outermost layer of my skin is showing.
I was just messing with you when I said that.
Oh, well in that case, your epidermis is showing too.
Oh, I just remembered I have a thing I have to do. Bye.
Thanks for this science lesson, Luigi. I've got to go and find a new shell now. See you on the web. Okie dokie. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe to Leopard Centro for more videos of me and anyone else who happens to come by. As always, the links to the research sources are in the description below. See you next time. I'm gonna go check on Mother Daisy.